Hello everybody and welcome to my Fallout 4 modded build. This is the Herald's Rest Inn from Dragon Age Inquisition, remade in Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4, and it looks really beautiful. And let's take a tour of it. Okay, so we've got a bunch of carpet here, and we've got this young lady who's there is no animation for them to be singing, but she is the stand-in for the singer. We've got a fireplace here with the lights on and some barrels from the Unlock Settlement Objects mod. Some stools here, just like in the main game. And here is the bar, and this is a real barman, and I've got this real bar. It functions as a real bar, so I can go up to him and I can order something to drink. And what I had to do was pushing these counters there so I can cover up, because it just makes it look more beautiful. And I stacked it with some beers, some jugs, some glasses there, some cups of coffee. And most of the people here that's in this settlement is wearing this red leather jacket. It looks really cool. We've got a fridge and I think a working, well, it's meant to be working oven where I can cook some food. I couldn't find a bear head, so this is a radstag head, and this has got a shelf stacked with drinks and looks the part. It looks really good. Before I move on, I should tell you an architectural secret. These pillars are posts from the Unlock Settlements mod, Unlock Settlement Objects mod, and they're stacked on top of each other. And the common trick in architecture is to get columns they're not supporting the weight of this structure up here, they're just there for decoration, just to make it much more visually interesting. Especially these columns here, and these wall lights, they're stand-ins for torches. They're the closest thing I can get. Makes it like a nice light, omni light. I get some shadow, and just tricks of just using these poles to separate the squareness of this building. And especially these walls here, this has no function, there's nothing behind that. I just it makes it all the more visually interesting, more cool. So just like in Dragon Age Inquisition, the floorboards are plain, not much. The stone is an analog of what's seen in Dragon Age Inquisition, and this is similar to what's seen in the other game, and it's just a bunch of tables. A whole bunch of people can sit down, they're reading things, they're having some coffee, they're having some beers, and some of them are having these perfectly preserved pies, a rare item in the game. And that's pretty close to the game. Here, Deacon is my companion today. He's sitting in for Krem, who usually sits here. And this is quite analog. I like this. Just a barrel, a box, and a basket, and some vodka. And that just makes it much more visually interesting. I do like this scene right here. Very cool. Another place for patrons to sit down. They're playing some games. They're having whiskey and beer. Someone is smoking a cigar. Look at that. It's lit up perfectly. These are analogs to windows. You can see here that seems to be Sean. He's walking towards the bar. And these shipping containers, I couldn't find beer barrels, even though there's breweries in this game. I couldn't find it in USO, so this is close as I can come up to. And this is where you meet Iron Bull in the game. Got a lounge deck chair because it's so huge. Got a bunch of chairs here, and there's a barrel which functions as a table sort of, and he's drinking some Coca-Cola Quantum and beer and vodka. It's all very nice. And this is also quite similar to Dragon Age Inquisition. We got a bunch of sandbags and this mannequin there because he hates me. Like I said, these shipping containers are a stand-in for like brewery stuff, and this chemistry set kind of looks like a brewery stuff too. Great. So it's quite similar to Dragon Age Inquisition. Once again, take note of these poles. They're not there to do anything to hold up the ceiling, but they do function as decoration. And a torch and a barrel. Great. So this is what I'm most proud of. You see the barrels here and a fireplace here, and the stairs, and it looks pretty convincing, doesn't it? So the stairs goes up and it's got some decking here, and once again just blocking up the shape of this form. We've got a guard railing here and some railing here. And now, so with these stone walls, using the rug glitch, I had to push these half walls in just to get it flush in there, just to get it in there, because it wouldn't let me snap. And once again, some more dining area, as this woman kindly demonstrates for us. She's reading something, she's eating some perfectly preserved pie, and she's also having a nice tot of whiskey, I think. You'll see these railroad flags around the place. This is the closest I can get to the real color, and this is just a window of the top floor. In Dragon Age Inquisition, there's also I think the bar is like four floors, but I only did 2 for this. This may look plain, but we've got a bunch of benches just like in Dragon Age. This woman, I've used the mod shopping rugs, and it's set to an animation where she just continually sweeps, but just to make this thing much more lively and continuing. This corner is similar to the one found in the game. It's just a bunch of barrels and boxes and some crates, but it just makes it much more look lived in. It looks pretty realistic. Really good. And we've got some more seating here. Someone's enjoying some rum, smoking some cigars, playing some games, eating their pies, and reading some of the magazines. It's just a nice scene. One more dining place, and there's this caters to a lot of people. Skyhold, and well, this is I think Nordhating Beach I built this in. And this is the room where we typically find Sarah. And for this, to make this doorway, I had to use the rug glitch to push this piece of stone into it, because otherwise it's not going to snap and it's not going to create this effect. And I think it came out really well. And this is the closest analog to Sarah's little alcove here. We've got a window, she got some nice lighting here, a chaise lounge, and a whole mass of vases with some flowers here, flowers everywhere, some carpet for her, a trunk, some pillow, and a sneaky pumpkin, because she's a playful sort, and some books. And just like in the game, she does have a bunch of bones in her little playable area, and completed with some books. I'm really proud of that. Just a nice little iconic thing from the video game Dragon Age Inquisition. And just like the real game, you have to walk all the way back and go down the stairs. And that's it. That is the Herald's Rest Inn from Dragon Age Inquisition in Fallout 4. I hope you enjoyed this video, because it was so much fun to make. I had to go back and forth and use my own pictures and my own memory from the Dragon Age Inquisition game. Thank you for watching.